Hello, welcome to my art channel, or welcome back. My name's Chesh, and this is me drawing. So awkward, always awkward. How are you today? I'm feeling so much better than I was last time I made a video. I've been taking my vitamins and stuff like that, but my joints still hurt, so I have to take a lot of breaks from art. But yeah, I'm back and feeling better. And back with kind of a new style I've been doing. You've seen it the last few videos and shorts, but I really love this style that I've got going on where I sketch it out and then color block it. I really am enjoying it. It's really fun. And it's pretty fast, which is great for my ADHD. Like, I can do this in one sitting most of the time and not worry about it. So it's great for my mind that wishes to do 50 million different things at a time. Where are my ADHD peeps at, you know? I find this style to be refreshing, and it gets my point across really well. It also works for just fun pieces, I've found. This particular piece is about how sometimes you can be doing really well and your health just takes a nosedive sometimes, which happens to me a lot. Like, I'll be fine, I'll be soaring, and then all of a sudden my wings give out underneath me. I'm flat on the face, on the floor. Everything hurts. I'm so tired. I'm sleeping like 12 hours a day. And it's not fun. But that is what it means to have a chronic illness, basically. It's always there. It'll never go away, and you just have to live with it. Most chronic illnesses do not have a cure. You can just manage it. And a lot of what I have is just managing the consequences of when I had cancer. Chemo is a bomb to everything, and it just started off a lot of different stuff. And I'm technically still on chemo, so a lot of stuff hurts because of the chemo pill I'm on. But you know, you have to persevere and move on from these things. Well, maybe not move on, but be strong and live your life the best you can. I know that I'm extremely lucky that I can still function, basically, with my chronic illnesses. There are certain things that I can't do still, like walk very long distances. Like, I've always wanted to visit, like, Japan, but I don't think I'd ever be able to, just because of how much you walk in Japan. And yeah, I just think it's a dream that might not ever happen if I don't get better, less winded at things. But you never know. We'll see. Also, traveling is just very expensive, especially outside the country. Like, it's very expensive to travel inside the country, let alone outside of it. Which I don't travel a lot. Maybe once a year I travel, and it's not very far. It's only a couple hours away. Now, the surgeon I see is 5 hours away, so I travel to see him every once in a while, and it's always not great. It's a rough ride on me, being in the car for like 10 hours a day, because we do not stay the night there. We go up there and then we come back down. So it's 10 hours drive, basically, for like, I don't know, a 10-minute appointment. So sometimes it gets a little frustrating, but that's one of the downsides of living in a small town. You know, a lot of the doctors are far away. Specialized doctors are far away, so. And I don't drive. I have to rely on other people to drive me, so that's an added, well, they have to take the day off to drive me to all these appointments, and you know, it is what it is. Now, the reason why I actually had this video recorded a while ago and I wanted to get it out, but I've been having such problems getting video from my phone onto my computer. Like, I bought a new cable and it still will not transfer files well. May just be because of my phone, but it's a Google Pixel and I'm not too keen on it. I got it because it was cheap at the time and I really needed a phone. Like, my other phone accidentally shattered. It's the first phone that I have ever broken. Like, all the time that I've ever had a phone, I've never broken a phone. It's always because they got outdated and old and no longer updated and things didn't work on it. I have never shattered a phone. And it just slipped out of my hand and hit the edge of a dresser drawer and just completely shattered the screen on it. I didn't have a screen protector on it because I don't normally drop my phone or shatter my phone, so I've never had a screen protector on my phone, which is kind of stupid. Have a screen protector on your phone, kids. Don't do what I do and just sit there and wait for it to crack. Like, I need to get a protector for my tablet too. I do have an iPad. I used to draw on it because I found it easier to do digital art where I could draw on the screen, because at the time I just had a Wacom regular tablet, like the $40 one, where it has no screen on it. And it's really difficult to use. Like, people who use those things and do good art, I absolutely admire you. Like, you are a boss, babe, to be able to not look at what you're drawing and look at a screen instead, looking up. I can't do it. But I don't really use I use my tablet when I'm traveling, but for the most part, I now have a screened tablet that hooks up to my computer. So for the most part, I use it. It's a Cintiq, and it's actually very good. I really love it. I can't have a giant one because of my desk size. So it's just the right size for my desk, and I love it. It's so great. I use Clip Paint Studio, I think. Yeah. And I really love the program. It has so much more in it than Procreate has, which is what I use on the tablet. I could use Clipstudio Paint on the tablet, but for a tablet to have Clipstudio Paint on it, you have to pay monthly for it. Which, I don't like paying monthly for programs. I just find it money hungry of the company to do so. Especially a art program. I love that the computer one is one-time buy. I don't know about the new one, the new Clipstudio Paint, because I have the old one. I have the first version. I never got the second one. But I heard that they were thinking about making it subscription-based. I think they got so much hate, though, that they didn't do it. I don't know. I haven't checked. I didn't think I'd be talking about this right now. But here I am. But yeah, I prefer Clipstudio Paint over Procreate. It's just easier to draw on, really. I can draw so much better on this. I think if I had a paper screen protector on my tablet, it would do much better drawing wise. But I've also heard that eats your pen tip. So everything Apple is just too expensive, really. Like, the pen itself was $100 when I got it. And that was like 4 years ago, I think. Which, surprisingly, my tablet's still working 4 years later. It's a good tablet. I love it. I use it to watch TV on and stuff. But, yeah. I could get a screen protector for it and see how that goes. But it needs a screen protector either way. But I just don't use it enough to invest in a really expensive screen protector, I don't think. I think Paperlike, which is the main paper like screen protector. Excuse that, this is my phone. Main screen light protector is like $40 for one screen protector, which is a lot for a screen protector. So I don't know, I may invest in it. I haven't decided yet, so my tablet goes unprotected. So that happened. Hopefully I don't break it. I haven't had problems with it yet, so we'll see. But yeah. Also, lately I've been having a lot of dreams, which is unusual for me. Usually I wouldn't have any dreams unless they're nightmares. But here lately I've just been having dream after dream after dream, and I figured out that it was my sleeping pills making me having all these dreams, which I can't stop taking them because I can't sleep without them. Before them, I was staying up till for 4 or 5 days at a time with no sleep. So I really need them. But the dreams I have are so strange. Like a couple of nights ago, I dreamed that I was abducted by aliens. Like I didn't see the aliens, it was just the beam. And they kept trying to beam me up and they kept having problems. I don't know why, but the dream was so realistic that I could feel like my body warming up from the beam trying to beam me up. And it was so odd. Like, I didn't wake up scared or anything. I just woke up like, that's really weird. So maybe I did get abducted by aliens and I just don't remember. It was very lifelike dream, you know. Then I have some dreams where I'm dreaming. I need to get out of this dream, and then I can't get out of the dream, and then I get scared because I can't get out of the dream. So those are really not fun dreams to have. And my dreams have inspired a lot of ideas, like book ideas that I want to write. Currently, I'm writing on 2 books. One is inspired by Alice in Wonderland, except for adults. So, it's really fun to write the Wonderland of this story. And the other one's inspired by an interdimensional hopping cafe. And both are inspired by dreams that I had a long time ago that I wrote down. And when I woke up, they actually made sense. You know? Sometimes you just write down dreams and they make absolutely no sense whatsoever. And you're just like, what did I write down? Absolutely nonsense is what I wrote down. So yeah, I get a lot of ideas from dreams. Like one dream, I was a halfling. If you know D&D, you know what a halfling is. I was a halfling who lived in a cottage at the edge of the woods, and I baked pies and stuff. And this elven prince came and had pie with me, and he was like, "You need to come bake pies for my kingdom." And I was like, "No." And he was like, "You're going to anyway." And he kind of dragged me there. So yeah, that may be an idea for a book. I haven't decided yet, but I have written down the idea, so. I'm a very slow writer. So we'll see if I get anywhere at all with these books I'm writing. If I do finish them, I'll be posting them online free to read, and I'll let you guys know. So you could just read them for free. I haven't decided where, but, it'll happen. That's one way of how I fill my time, because I'm disabled. I don't have a job. I couldn't work a regular job with my health. And I just fill my time with hobbies. Like, one big hobby I have, obviously, is art and YouTube and recording me doing art. And other hobbies that I have is crochet. Right now I'm crocheting 2 blankets for 2 friends that I have. And I'm using the Granny Sunburst Hexagon, and it's really nice. It's a really nice pattern, and it's free on YouTube. Yeah, you can just look it up and it's free on YouTube if you're a crocheter and you want to do a really nice simple blanket that you can just sit and work on and not think about. It's really nice. The only problem is I'm going to have to sew together individual squares for this blanket. So that's going to be interesting. The other one I haven't received the yarn for. I bought it from Lion. Yeah, Lion Yarn, something like that. And they emailed me saying that they're having a delay in yarn shipping. And yeah, I ordered it last month and have not gotten it. So I'm waiting on that to start on the second blanket, which is kind of good for me because now I'm only focused on one blanket so I can get it done. It's pretty slow going too because of my joints hurt, so I have to take a lot of breaks when I'm crocheting and knitting because I'm knitting scarves as well. Just to give out. I may donate them to charity when I'm done with several of them. I've got 2 done right now and I'm working on a third one. They take a lot of time, but they're nice to just sit and knit them. I don't use overly complicated patterns because when I knit, I want to just sit and knit and not think about anything and just watch shows. So it's really nice. I also knit hats using Passionate Kelsey's ribbed hat pattern. It's really nice and you just sit there and you don't think about anything. The only trouble I had with it was finding the right needles for it. Like my craft stores did not sell the right needle and cable that I needed. So I had to order several online and when they came they'd never be right. So yeah, I'm sorry if you hear squeaking too because my chair squeaks anytime I move. It's an old chair. So sorry if you can hear that. Another way I fill my time, as I said, is writing. I do a lot of Dungeons and Dragons. Like I DM 5 games. Not it's so I do games every other week and then one game is monthly and it's in person. So it's not like every week I have 5 games. It's like every week I have 2 or 3 games. I also play in like 3 games, which is fun. So I fill a lot of my time with Dungeons and Dragons, which also inspires a lot of art for me if you look back at my old art on Instagram. Pretty much it fills my time. So I've been writing a lot for Dungeons and Dragons. Lately I've been doing a Vikings themed one where Ragnarok, my version of Ragnarok has happened, the world is plunged in icy water, and the undead have risen and are occupying the lands trying to kill the living and turn them into their undead army. Which is kind of dark, but I think they'll have fun in it. It hasn't started yet. It doesn't start till later. But I think they'll have fun. And I love the Viking theme. I love themed D&D games. So it'll be a lot of time to make this game complete. I've got to make a map for it, which I hand draw all my maps. I'm not very good at it right now. Don't have a lot of practice. So it's something that I will have to practice doing. But I find it very soothing and calming to make maps. So maybe you'll see some from me in the future. Anyway, that's all I have for right now. Thank you so much for watching. And if you really love this video, please subscribe. And maybe comment what you liked about the art or what I said. Or what you do for art and fun. And I will see you guys next time.